disorder and crime has been a debatable issue for many years. Tonight I'm going to give you examples of the types of mental illness that contributes to crime, as well as discuss the facts and myths of the insanity defense. Here we see there are many notorious insane criminals. They range from Jeffrey Dahmer to Ed Gaines. Their crimes are terrible and unheard of, ranging from necrophilia and cannibalism, thus making it easy for one to believe their insanity pleas. By our criminologists, primary focus has been on the relationship between criminology and biochemical and neurophysiological factors. Some of the biochemical factors that are believed to contribute to criminal activity are as follows: food allergies, diet, hypoglycemia, and hormones. Neurocriminology, like the previous slide, biocriminologists study neurocriminology factors for their contributions to criminal activity. Anything from brain tumors to attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, known as ADHD, have been known to contribute. Growing technology now offers more avenues of study through MRIs and PET scans. The IQ, or intelligence of an offender, has long been studied on its effects when dealing with criminal activity. Here is a breakdown on a few of these studies. Travis Hershey, on the basis of a study of 3,600 California students, demonstrated that the effect of a low IQ on delinquent behavior is more significant than that of the father's education. As well, Albert Rice and Albert Rhodes, after an examination of the juvenile court records of 9,200 white Tennessee schoolboys, found IQ to be more closely related to the delinquency than his social class. Some attempted defenses. Mental illness in the insanity plea goes with it opportunities for lawyers to create a defense. However, some defenses are hard to believe. As we see here, these offenses are different. Take the Twinkie defense, for example. Here a man claimed he gorged on junk food, Twinkies, Coca-Cola, and candy, which in turn depressed him and made him sneak a gun into City Hall and kill 2 people. Other defenses are defendants or victims with multiple personalities, sleepwalking, cultural disorientation, premenstrual syndrome, PMS, television intoxication, and the XYY chromosome. Some misconceptions of the insanity defense are as follows. There are those that claim the insanity defense of feigning weakness or they're faking the mental illness. Mental illness is really different from other illnesses. Legally insane defendant must have a different look or appearance to them. And mental illness should generally not permit or an otherwise guilty person to escape punishment. Also, there are the empirical myths, which state the following. The insanity defense is overused. Use of the insanity defense is limited to murder cases. There is no risk to the defendant who pleads insanity. Not guilty by reason of insanity acquittees while quickly released from custody. All of these are myths, and there are many more. Now, also, we have the mass murder debate. Lastly, as a society, most people believe that mass murderers or serial killers are mentally ill, mainly because their offenses are often quite bizarre. What they do is unheard of. However, criminologists do not agree with that statement. They feel that mass murderers are sociopaths, persons who lack internal control, disregard common values, and have an intense desire to dominate others. Are there any questions?
Yes. How often is this insanity plea used and how successful is it?
Yeah. Obviously, the insanity plea gets increased coverage through the media, and it gives the impression that the defense is widely used. However, that's not the case. According to an 8-state study, the insanity defense is used in less than 1% of all court cases. And when it is used, only about 26% have a successful rate. Does that answer your question? Are there any other questions?